You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming Podcast, Starfall, run by our head GM, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you for joining us once again for another exciting episode of Starfall.
We made it back!
You survived!
We also had dinner.
Yes.
Well fed and well healed.
We is relative, but yes.
Does that mean we get the well-rested bonus?
Are we getting 10% bonus experience right now?
I love how skilled a voice actor
What's
I am.
10% of
That my
zero?
voice has changed every single time I've played this character.
Ha! You'll never know who I am.
That's why I usually play characters with different personalities.
So it's explainable.
Yeah.
Just remember the old guy from that show.
About the 70s.
No, he knows.
No, I know the show.
With the teacup.
You know the show.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do too. It's called Cuphead. So,
That's also a show.
Technically, yes, I guess. Okay.
And we're back.
it fits.
Thanks, Netflix.
Like a glove.
Ah, yes. So,
I'm going to quit.
we had a little break in between fighting
Yes.
last session. Got you all settled into your nice new humble abode for the moment.
I've managed not to take damage for an entire session.
We're proud of you.
For the first time this game.
Congratulations.
Then you finally got your teacup back.
Yes.
We're in the middle of a pit.
Did
A
we get the
wall
teacup
came
back?
down, and
Yes.
all of our gear was
Well,
there.
I got tea.
He
Oh,
got
okay, that's
tea.
right.
He didn't get his teacup.
I was
but
going
he
to
got
say,
tea.
you still need
well,
this
if all of
teacup.
his
Well, I
gear's
was
there,
given
his
my
teacup's
gear.
with it, right?
No.
No, you didn't get
weapons
your
and armor.
teacup
The
back.
teacup's not part
I
of
was
the gear.
given my gear.
Yeah,
Gear, not
So I
possessions.
have my walking stick.
and
Right.
they've stolen your teacup.
Yes.
How dare they?
There's actually that dude, the Grandmaster Merrick, is actually sitting up in the bleachers, like drinking out of your teacup.
How dare he?
Oh,
So, can you add this guy's
I would
name
like
to your list
to
more than once?
rage.
Times 2 squared
Ooh, he's
No.
screwed.
cubed.
Oh.
I would like to maximize lightning wall.
Put more mana into it.
Yeah.
I don't...
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I think
Wrong
that's
character.
how that works.
Turn it into a box and just slowly shrink it on his hand.
All right, let's go ahead. Start with you, Duncan. But not the Duncan. Another Duncan, right?
You're not Duncan MacLeod of the Clown MacLeod. You're Duncan of the
No.
Lightbringer.
No, he's Duncan, brother of Connor.
No. Oh, wait. He's Duncan of the Donuts.
Oh, God, no.
Biscuits.
I used to work there, man. That
Did
place
you?
was terrible. They
No,
Don't give out
frozen
personal information the
yeast
internet will-
rings. That's what they ship out. They're not made fresh at Dunkin' Donuts. They're shipped hollow frozen yeast rings.
Yeast rings. That's basically what donuts
Yeast
are. Yes.
rings. That is what I wanted for my breakfast.
That's
I'll eat
Give me
it.
some
that's
fried
it. For now on,
yeast
I'm just gonna
rings.
start requesting yeast rings from the store.
Can you give me fried yeast rings?
fried and glazed,
Fried and glazed, pumped with some lemon syrupy gel crap.
high fructose corn syrup.
Don't give out personal information the internet
And a cup
will
of
find
coffee.
you.
With Black Death? Yes.
That means it's everywhere. Now, my name's Ronnie. I am playing Duncan. And right now he's getting ready to battle in the arena.
Is he fully armored again?
How does he feel
Yes.
about that?
I think
How
so.
does he feel about that?
Yeah.
He's agitated, but it seems to be a means to an end, and he should be able to get, hopefully, somewhat near. Is Raphael his name?
Raphael.
Raphael?
The God of War?
Yeah.
Yes.
Raphael, at least do something to dampen his plans.
Oh, we can do something to dampen his plans, all right. He won't really have much plans.
We'll
after
dampen
this,
his
but-
plans.
With
We'll
some
take a
tea?
whole bucket of
tea.
glowing water.
That? Yeah, okay.
throw it on his snow.
Waist. Glowing waist.
Look,
yeah,
that was
that
a joke.
one.
I don't think I actually let any waste out, but okay.
I'm Tony. I'll be playing Kenrick Skian of different region. He's come here and gotten into nothing but trouble since, and got arrested. And he doesn't like these people. Their foreign ways are stupid, and he'll kill them all, especially the ones that are on his list.
I feel like I'm being stared at.
I feel like all eyes are on me.
You're just across the room. My neck can only go so many directions.
Understandable.
Dear.
My name is Jessica. I'm playing Iona, and I've just been meditating and trying to watch these crazy people.
She followed instructions.
She did. She
We
was
were told to meditate, and she followed instructions. I ate a deer.
Part of one.
Well, the mushrooms, help my meditation.
Oh, yeah.
See, I ripped a ram in half.
Oh, my meditation too.
I am Dan. I am playing the bugbear retired warrior Tornick the Cherry Carthen.
You just start adding titles like Slime Finger.
Oh.
And I finally have my walking stick back. So I'm happy because I'm able to walk straight. I'm standing up to a full 6'3", not my full 7 foot.
I was going to say,
6'3".
that doesn't sound like full to me.
It's taller than the 6 foot that I was hunched over to.
So you add 3 inches by adding a cane.
So,
understandable.
did you change your character's flavor to cherry?
No.
That is weird.
As he writes on his paper.
Mystically cherry.
So I'm Kyle, and I am playing Fern, and I think I'm going to go home after these terrible jokes. So...
Oh, no.
They only happen when you're here. So.
Oh, man.
It's purely for your enjoyment.
Yes.
That's...
We only do this because we know how it affects you.
We're getting you ready for the arena battle.
That sounds understandable.
This is a pep
Oh
talk.
yeah, that's right. I'm
gonna
also
go back
getting
to
ready to
community
rage
with
because
nature.
I saw somebody drinking out of my teacup on the way in.
I'm considering that canon.
I promise I'm not a druid.
You're not a dude?
I'm not a druid.
Oh, druid.
I'm just communing with the plants. Not with nature. Well, with nature, but they're plants, and I like them.
All the druid's here, and he's the one communing with the plants.
Yes, precisely.
I don't get it either.
Well, tell everybody who you are.
Well, Fern.
Yeah. Well, who's playing him?
Oh,
Yeah,
Fern.
that's been established already.
Has it?
Fern's playing Fern.
Fern is playing Fern? Okay.
Played by Kyle.
The way we go.
Shows how much you listened.
Right?
The bad jokes started, and I just kind of.
Yeah, you had to filter out something, and it was the actual useful information.
It happens. So, anyways.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Luckily, our speaker's only job is to herald our entrance into the arena.
He stands naked before the crowd.
Well, without his
Oh,
books,
yeah. But anyways, my name is Scott. I am the GM for this part of the campaign. And
This
we
part, Scott.
are playing... Yes, this part.
That concerns me.
Concerns you.
You didn't realize you were the GM
Look.
after we get out of the arena?
Oh,
It's round robin. Didn't you realize that?
no!
You're the next one to his right.
Oh, no. Hey, I'm going to move to the other side of you.
That would be an interesting campaign.
Yeah. That would be fun to run a West March campaign. Fun for most, not for all.
Not for all.
I would like to join the other game.
I've had enough of running games recently.
But yes, welcome to the second Megan Dungeon. I mean
Arena.
The arena.
First arena.
The 6th session arena, yes.
Yes.
I'm calling it now.
Well, yes, my name is Scott. This is the Cipher system is what we're using. So you get to follow along, and we've had a couple of sessions worth of tutorials. So now we get to put together everything that we have learned.
Luckily, we found a room where we were given a bunch of potions and a quick save.
And then all of a sudden, the boss music started.
That's because I entered the room. I walked into the arena and the boss music started.
That sounds like underwater music from Sonic.
That's horrible. How many times did you die in Sonic?
Not very often at all.
You gotta go fast.
Exactly. You're doing the game wrong.
If you go fast enough, you don't have to breathe.
Oh, okay. All right, let's just get
Science!
started. I'm going to need to kill something now.
All right. So, let's jump in here. You're in a pit.
I jump in.
You're already there.
All right.
He jumps in
Jump
place.
further into it.
I need you to jump into your character.
I am.
All right.
That sounds painful.
You need to possess your character for the moment.
John's done it quite a few times.
Yes.
I stand up taller.
When you get your prop. So,
He's got moon shoes on.
you do. Everyone is equipped.
Yes.
Those who had equipment.
No, I don't have my plants.
I put my
I feel
armor back
bare.
Yes. And then
Child, you don't look like a bear.
Well, that's him.
you start feeling the ground underneath you move.
on. I lean harder on my staff.
As you look down, then you look up, and you notice that up is starting to get closer.
I question how these plants are going right now. I hope they're not getting crushed.
You have a morbid fascination with plant life.
Man, plants are great.
So, the floor is rising to meet the ceiling,
Correct.
or vice versa?
Well, yes, except for the ceiling has a giant hole in it, which you can see it's daylight.
So there's not spikes anywhere.
No,
We're
and you
going
guys
through
are
the
going
hole.
to the surface.
To be fair, I didn't know it was cold that when I picked it.
What?
Sounds good.
And you finally are greeted with the surface. As you do, the sun is bright and shining, hardly a cloud in sight.
So we're
Yeah.
sun drunk now.
And
Can't
as your
see,
eyes are
you're
adjusting
blinded.
to all around you, and you see, this is the entire arena, by the way, just so everybody knows. This
The
will,
whole thing, the blood gulch.
this will be the arena for today,
Nice.
just so everyone's aware.
The entire table.
Yep, table. And then this is the stands, obviously.
Where all of our tokens are.
Oh, I'll stay by you.
Yes. And I'll tell you distance here in just a second. But what you see is a jam-packed arena.
Not the arena itself, but the stadium seating, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I'm sorry, why are they filling it with delicious food?
It's bloodberry jam.
I know
That
you're
is-
going
Is
with
that
this.
what they call
It's
it?
coming back full circle.
Is that what they
You
call
think
that?
you got rid of bloodberry jam, but you never do.
You remember the pies that I made?
Aye. Bloodberry
Alright.
pie.
You just gotta remember to put it in your mouth.
That doesn't sound
Yeah.
right.
Taste it. Taste it. Taste it.
So, roughly, to give you guys an idea here. So, from end to end of the arena,
Uh-huh.
it's going to be,
100 yards.
it's a very long distance.
Very long.
Very
That's
long distance.
longer than long.
Yes.
So
About
it's over
to,
100 feet?
we'll do it.
It's over 100 feet?
It's over 100 feet, so actually about 500 feet total.
Oh, okay.
It's
From end to
5
end.
football fields.
That's not accurate.
Something like that.
That's longer than 4 whales.
It's at least 3.5 baseball yards.
It's how many whales?
What kind of
We're
whale?
measuring this in whales.
Is this a beluga?
Or is this a killer whale? What measurement are you using? What is your standard?
Shark whale.
The only kind of whale that I would measure by. The standard whale.
A whale of a tail. A tail whale.
And this is the reason why we have problems converting with the metric system. Because everybody's using a different whale.
Obviously,
Can
the
I-
distance that a banshee's whale reaches.
So, you mentioned that, but did you know that we're technically all using the metric system because an inch is exactly 2.54 millimeters?
That's
No.
not. That's not.
I
And
mean,
there's
is
not
that a
26
whale?
hours in a day either. You shut your face.
Technically, you're using the metric
But-
system by another name.
But how many eagles is that?
That's not a standard of measurement. Anyways, back to
All
topic.
right. So, to give you another standard of measurement here, you have immediate distance, which is anything up to 10 feet.
Okay.
All right. Which you guys are immediate distance from each other right now.
Please don't immediate distance hit me.
So we can
Out.
reach out and touch each other.
Yes, and actually even take steps towards them. That's how much immediate goes out to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you got short, which goes out to 50 feet. It's past immediate.
So what, like the here?
Yeah, about like right there.
Okay.
That'll be short. Okay, and then after that you've got long, which is basically right here, and then very long is out to there.
So the
And long is
border.
out to, I think it was 100. let me see. Yeah, 100 feet. Yeah. So basically, you got immediate, which is up to 10 feet. Then you got 50 foot, up to 50 foot, up to 100 foot, and then the rest of it is very long.
I can shoot somebody from that far away.
Now, to give an idea of what your measurements are for moving, you can essentially close as part of your turn short distance.
Now, what's the distance on the bow?
Is that as an action or is that just in general?
That's as part of your action.
Okay.
So as part of when you take your action on your turn, you can move out to short. Now, if you want to move out past that, that will require a full action for you to take to move out past that.
Okay.
So,
Earnest question. What's the distance on the bow? I know that it's medium as far as damage, but I don't know its distance as far as range.
that's a good question. Let's find it out for you, because you are going to need that.
That sounded lovely.
What did you say?
Now,
What? Oh. Oh, huh.
Finding
What I
out how
said.
long medium is.
You're going to need it.
Definitely not the sound of the deer coming.
All right, here we go.
To haunt me.
yep.
Where did the bow go? I just saw it. Why is it hiding?
I'm sure it's fine.
And I just lost it.
So,
I'm still trying to find where the items are in this.
Well, I found crossbow.
I thought I had seen crossbow in there, and then I
Yeah,
never
crossbow's
found.
in here. Oh, there we go. Bow. Found it. Long range.
Question for you.
So would that be all the way to the distant wall,
No, that's very long.
or right here?
They'll be out to there. But it's 2 ranges out.
Okay.
So 1, 2.
Gotcha.
Out to the wall is 3. So 1, 2.
Gotcha.
Because it's short, long, very long. Which is weird since we skip medium. Anyway.
It's actually, it's immediate, short, long, very long.
Well, yeah. Fair.
But yes.
that makes sense.
Yes. But yeah, so there you go. And now to yeah, basically that's from there to there. Yeah. So you guys get the idea now.
Mhm.
All right. That's how large the arena is. So with that said, it's a very large place, a large battleground. People are excited. Some of them are booing as soon as you arrive. Boo!
I remove from my belt one of my pieces of gear, which is a war horn. Place it to my lips and blow. It's just like this big hollowed out ram horn.
Nice.
Why they're like, why?
Because it deafens them out, it intimidates them, and it's what we Avish do before we start killing other people.
But it's just like the crowd. We don't need to intimidate them.
That's debatable.
I kind of agree with Lightning Boy over there.
I like the idea of intimidating the crowd.
These are foreigners, and
We
there's a
want them to
reason
be
why we're
entertained.
stuck in a pit.
To them, we're the foreigners.
Yeah, but if we scare them, they buy more tickets.
We want them to be
And eventually, I
entertained.
might kill them. You don't know.
All right. With that said, you hear a very loud voice coming from this end of the arena, up high in the little box that they have, and it's the Grandmaster. which is very interesting because you see him from a long distance, but you can hear him as if he's standing right next to you. And he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena. It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce you to the greatest spectacle of entertainment in all of the land.
He's complimenting us.
Today, we have a lineup of some of the fiercest fighters in the world,
See? Told you.
ready to do battle for your amusement. As always, entertainment is our top priority here at the arena. We have taken every precaution to ensure that the battles you are about to witness are as deadly as they are thrilling. Some of our fighters have trained for years to be here today, and they know how to put on a show that will leave you breathless.
Some of us have even retired already.
I've been
But-
training since birth.
Let us not forget, while we are here today, we are here to witness the triumph of the mortal spirit, to see the power, determination, and skill as our fighters engage in combat. This is not just a sport, my friends. This is an art form. A display of raw talent and dedication that will leave you in awe. So without further ado, I present to you the first combatants of the day. Let us give them a round of applause as they make their way to their first round.
See, we're not even like the title fight.
Nope,
We're the champions.
you're not. You gotta work your way to the title
We
fight.
are the champions.
Now, as he completes that sentence, this is what you see. Looks like a dust storm almost.
But does it smell like
That seems to appear in multiple places throughout the arena. Localized. All I see is this huge, like, swirling of dust, and then out of that dust appears creatures.
What kind of creatures?
And
Do they look lost and confused? Like, how did I get here? Or are they
then you
dust
hear
creatures?
the Grandmaster as he says, "Our first round will feature
Dust bunnies.
everyone's favorite,
It's called fags.
our resident goblins."
get that off the field before you.
I'm sorry, did they just keep a village of goblins just constantly going at it to like restock the population to then kill off?
Nope, because the goblins actually serve Raphael.
That, so,
And he says,
yes, but not really?
"Today, these goblins will prove their worth for them to be added to the ranks."
Nah, no, they won't.
Oh, they're goblins. Let's just kill them. Who cares?
I don't know. I've seen
So,
some scary
this is
goblins.
what you see.
There was one called Hob. And one called Red.
So you're seeing groupings.
And his brother Green.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I don't know. It's off for me. Let's add one more chip
So-
over here. It's groups of three, and then
You see
those two-
groups of three. You see 5 groups of 3 goblins each. Complete with each group, you have a bugbear. And then you have 1 hobgoblin.
So is that one 3 plus a hobgoblin plus a bugbear, or is it just 2 goblins?
2 goblins, a bugbear, and a hobgoblin.
Okay.
So the hobgoblin's in charge.
Does he have a flaming sword? Is he orange and blue?
He is flying atop a gliding mechanism, bat-like creature.
This all looks familiar.
Yes, very much.
Do I recognize any of them from my old days at my old job?
You don't recognize any of them, no.
Good.
Well, I mean, they haven't really earned their place yet.
They
That would
haven't.
be ironic.
They're earning their place right now. Roll initiative.
Yay!
Just gonna roll behind your laptop here.
Go for it. Death be to you. Okay.
Yay! I go last.
All right, let's see.
That's good.
Target number is
2.
12.
It's really best that you go last.
It is really best that I go
It
last.
honestly is.
Yeah, I know.
What'd you get, sir?
10.
2.
I'm showing patience.
I didn't roll, but I'm okay with going last.
Just roll.
Roll on her.
I don't want to go in the middle. I want to go last.
We need somebody to go before me.
Do it.
I mean, I'll go before you.
10? Yeah. You're the only one that goes before.
Oh dear.
Everybody else goes after.
Oh dear.
That makes sense, Mr. Lightning Man.
It makes more sense for me to go last. It really does.
All right, so basically they all appear a short distance away.
Which one of you is the planner?
The planner? As in the most intellect?
Or planter.
The thinker, the guy that wants to say, this is how we're going to do this.
Do we
This
have
is how we're
time
going to
to-
work together.
Do we have time to do that right now?
We can
While
kind
they
of
go
shout
around
out orders. You know, that one's strafing on the right.
us? I mean, I think there's just a whole bunch of them all around us right now.
Yes, we're surrounded. I thought that it might make
that's
more
excellent.
sense if we work
I was
together.
gonna say we.
So
It's
Maybe
excellent
I'm
if
the
we're surrounded.
planner.
Go ahead.
Now we
I
can
would say-
shoot in any direction.
You are right. This
for all the goblins, you hear them shouting,
Uh-huh.
but not in the common tongue. And you hear the hobgoblin whistling. And you hear the others shouting.
like
in return.
hi ho, hi ho.
No, I kind of heard the Kill Bill thing, like that.
No way. More
And
like,
you see them prepare. So what happened, this was the formation you see initially, before you guys get started.
Yeah,
What else is it from?
it's Kill Bill.
You basically see
What else too?
the bugbear, and you got the goblins in front.
They're protecting the giant.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I call
So the
mine.
bugbears are siege weapons.
I remember the part in Kill Bill.
Effective.
I just
Yes,
think
we
something
are.
else, too.
It might be. Tarantino usually does use old culture. And the hobgoblin's protected.
The bugbear's staying back.
Is the hobgoblin in the very back there?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He's the caboose.
Hey, angry guy. You might want to go take out that hobgoblin. He's over there whistling. Seems like he's giving orders.
I'm doing my best to keep my calm. I'll start calling out shots. You just let me know if they're hitting a target. Until I run out of arrows, that is.
Is that you saying that you're not going rushing in first? I say first, but...
I am definitely not going rushing in first.
Well, no, I don't
Save
mean
it.
as in like your first action, not as in like first turn order.
I think he's trying to do bow and arrow first.
I'm trying to stay
You're-
calm.
You're trying to stick... You're trying to stick here and shoot a bow. You have a bow out is what you said.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Do you...
He still has his bearded axe in his belt. His sheathy thingy.
I haven't seen
Alright.
you actually fight, have I?
Now, do I have to...
You saw me through the window if you were looking.
That is
point.
true.
Technically, by the order, once the combat starts, bloodthirst begins for me.
Yep, it's already started.
But I don't actually attack allies until all enemies are dead. So I would
You
get
just
the
need
bonus.
something to attack.
But if I want to prevent it from going to that point, I have to roll the intellect thing.
Right. If you want
Does
to
that
stop
prevent it
bloodthirsty,
for an entire scene?
it stops it for that combat.
For that whole scene?
Well, for that combat.
Until you start combat again.
Yeah, but once combat starts again. So if you calm yourself down and someone strikes you from behind, combat starts again.
So I just have to...
You just only have to hit it once.
Well, no, if they're all dead and
Yeah.
I'm trying not to shoot you in the face,
Oh, I get you.
I roll, I calm down.
Or if you want to
Yeah,
stop
you're
at any
good.
point during it.
Yeah.
If you want to stop the bloodthirsty at any point, you can make a roll for it.
What?
Yeah, I think it just takes your action to do so.
Yeah,
or at
it
least
does.
to attempt to do so. and
Yeah,
if
it
you
takes-
don't,
I'm in
you'll have to
night-
attack.
Yeah,
I
it takes... Yeah.
Not when I'm in
Night
night form.
Hunter.
If I'm in Night Hunter form, I have to roll against that and then roll against Bloodthirst. And I can only...
Yeah, it's
do
intellect
that.
task to do so.
Yeah.
That's what
But
difficulty
don't
2.
you,
Yep,
Go
difficulty
there
2.
after you get bloodthirsty?
No,
Which is not bad.
that's not the metamorphosis. Doesn't happen because I get bloodthirsty. It happens for other reasons.
What
That-
other reason?
Well, I think we should all get to know each other a little bit better.
We'll find out probably
Well,
in the
you
course
just
of this
turned
fight.
into Night
Now,
Mother in front
the
of us.
difference between the
When he attacked me and he started hurting me,
the
I
bloodthirsty
turned-
and his other form is his other form. He doesn't really control it. He just
I don't control.
he attacks the nearest thing.
dark magic, the darkened ore, and if
With the
anybody
bloodthirsty, he
attacks-
can actually select the targets
Down
and
to-
the
I
range
think
and stuff
people are
like
going to
that.
attack you.
If I get here, like if I get to the injured,
So what made you turn before?
because he was injuring me.
But you didn't get to here. I'm confused. I'm trying to understand.
He was crushing my throat
Mm-hmm.
when we met each other in the bar. That's going to be serious impaired injury.
But you didn't get to here yet.
If he had crushed my throat, I would have gotten to here. He walked up, grabbed me by the
You go
throat,
first,
and started crushing.
I think to get here.
I don't think it's important right now, baby.
Try to make sure that
You started off.
I do start it off. So if it looks like he's going to stay back with the bow and arrow, then I wouldn't do this to him.
He's got his bow ready. He has his probably armor activated and his mace at the ready. He's got his staff ready.
Do you look like you're going in ready to bash skulls, or are you looking like you're
Did I
standing
have
around?
time on the way up to go ahead and do the thunder thing, thunder beam on my staff?
No.
Okay.
So do you look like you're about to rush in, or do you? Look
I have
like
my
you're
staff
gonna
in hand.
That does tell me whether you're gonna.
He's asking if you look like
Are you
aggressive
poised like you're about to
or
start running?
offensive.
I'm getting ready to attack, yes.
Then I would definitely be putting this on you because I'm gonna basically use distortion, which they'll need. Yes.
And I'm probably going to
Yay,
go...
first one tonight.
I'm
Well, I
probably
have to
going to
spend
go
for it.
the direction of the hobgoblin.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, like that's what I'm.
Is-
That's pretty much what I was
is the
saying.
direction
is,
I'm
we
aiming.
need to take out that guy. It looks like he's the leader,
Yeah.
and hopefully that'll cause chaos with the rest of them. But yeah, basically, just for the next minute, you have an asset to your speed defense rolls.
Nice.
Since it looks like you're going to try and rush in for melee
All
towards
right.
their leader, which I'm hoping is going to cause others to try and go after you.
So how long does it last?
A minute.
A minute.
So
Oh, cool. So get your timer ready.
I assume 10 rounds.
Yes, 10 rounds.
You have a
I don't
D10?
use a D10 for anything else.
Understand. That's
You
that's
get
all I'm
down
really
to
doing.
Asset on your
zero.
attacks? Is that what it is?
Asset on speed.
Speed.
Speed
Oh,
defense.
speed defense. Oh, nice.
Yeah, but that takes my action to initiate, and basically it looks like he's just rapidly flickering with light. Just sparking electricity off. of it.
Sparky.
Yeah. But that's all I'm really doing. So, and I mean, other than kind of positioning, hopefully, to be more central to the group right now. Since I can give that to multiple people, it's not a concentration thing.
So you say you're changing your position as well?
Yeah, just kind of like backing up to try and get a little bit more central to everyone else.
All right, go ahead and move him.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't move me too much.
No, it's not.
Getting caught on this.
Where are you trying to be?
Try not to destroy stuff.
Where am I currently? Oh,
So he's the fighter.
yeah, I'm just basically trying to back up a little bit, like 3 or 4 steps, sort of thing.
He's not like really changing his range,
I'm not.
but
Yeah, I'm not changing my range. I'm still in the same
Visually
immediate
wise.
range. I'm just.
I mean, I was still next to y'all until my turn.
Yeah, I
Giving
just
you guys
instead of
some-
being in a circle
At
more
the same
pattern.
time as-
images here, so you guys
Which
can.
is now.
No. It's after
Yeah,
them.
that does
Yeah.
finish me out since I'm not doing anything else. I've done my action.
You're not doing.
Now it's the turn of the goblins.
It is, and here you guys go. You get nice little images you get to look at.
Are you sending it to us?
Except for you, I'll
I
send
need
yours in a
to-
minute.
Yeah. Okay.
But that should have sent. Yep. Okay. Cool. So as you gaze upon that, as they move in on you, Duncan, it's time. As they move in, very carefully.
Hobo. And bugbear.
Just the gobos or the bugbears following?
The bugbear as well. Yes.
Those guys look young. Those bugbears.
All right.
I haven't seen it.
So this is what you see happen first. You ready? They move in. They get in position. And you see this.
Bear.
The bugbear
Hop
actually moves in and strikes.
Like over their heads. Like is
Yeah.
he doing like the phalanx wall? Like he's reaching
Yeah.
overhead?
Basically, yes. And he's reaching over, and you see on the bugbear, he's more equipped than that one.
Is it just the bugbear attacking?
For right now, yeah.
Okay.
He's got
Like
looks
the
like he has a
goblin
big
got
old
shield or something?
gauntlet with a claw on it, and he's taking a claw and just reaching over the gauntlet, just.
Okay, so I'm rolling to defend.
Yep.
I stopped wearing most of my metal when I got shot by lightning.
Are you kidding
Oh.
me? Well, this die is going in jail immediately.
Bugbears.
Is that a 1?
Yes, it is.
Hey.
Was it a what?
A 1?
Did you roll a 1 for real?
Yep.
Well, it's
that
in jail.
an experience?
It's not an experience.
No,
It's
I'm
an
talking
intrusion.
about experience
Oh,
that he's going to
reroll.
spend to re-roll, or
I don't have any experience.
oh, you spent it all.
That
That's
sounds
right.
like an intrusion to me.
He spent it to upgrade his character, so it's not like he spent it like.
Oh, yeah, well,
horribly,
at least
but-
it wasn't wasted.
Yeah, it wasn't wasted, but he does not have anything to reject anything. So or to re-roll.
Yeah.
So
Unless someone
unfortunately,
gets it,
sir.
but I'm not. I need that.
Well then, that's fun.
We're fresh right now, so I think that this is the moment to roll the bad stuff.
Yeah. This is the moment to start a new campaign because everyone's dead.
So he raises his arm up and comes down hard. You feel the blunt of it as it tears through your armor. And not only does it tear through it, but it rips it apart to where it doesn't all completely regenerate back. Your armor rating has been reduced by 1. And then on top of that, you take 6 points of damage.
Ooh. That sounds harsh. Which,
Before or after damage? Before.
Before the armor comes down?
Yeah, so reduce the armor by 1, and then you take the damage.
So he's taking 5 damage.
Yes. Now, of course, after he strikes, he moves back, and then the goblins come in to strike.
Okay. Well, I'm not using that die again.
alright, it's in jail.
And the goblins, by the way, they have these spears. These short spears. So they're basically coming up to you and just poking you.
Okay.
So they shield and spear?
Yep.
Okay. So proper phalanx.
12.
Better.
Good.
Does he need to do that 2 more times, or are we just doing one
Yep,
for
2 more times.
Okay.
6.
Ooh.
Yeah, the target
6.
number is 12. Well, any assets or anything like that. It says 6 and 6.
6, 6, 12.
6, 6, 12.
That's 2 hits.
Alright, so that's 2 hits. Which on these guys, it's only 2 points each. You got 1 armor?
So 1 point.
So 2 points.
Total, yeah.
Yep.
So we have difficulty 4 on the goblins, and what is on the bugbear?
It's on a bugbear as well.
Okay, it's all 4. Okay.
Yep.
Could be worse. Could be
Alright,
better.
so we go
Could be worse.
defense on everybody? Or
Yep. So the goblins move in, and they decide to strike first this time, as they're moving more cautiously towards you.
Your reputation.
Precedes you.
7, 14, 19.
Ooh, nice.
It's the 19.
19 gives them a minor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would that minor effect do during defense? Add an asset to the attack, or
I was going to say, could you...
Yeah, we can do the asset.
Catch the spear.
We'll do
Yeah,
that.
hey.
spear, break it off in his...
Yeah, that was my question, is whether you could at least
Hit
hinder
away
him
from
in
him.
some way. I would think... I don't know, it's up to you whether...
I'll say a minor. We'll probably go with asset. We'll probably do an asset or something like that. But I mean, breaking it, well, you could break a weapon or break a shield or something, but that'd be more a major effect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the same
Yeah.
thing. I just didn't
So-
want to
Okay.
suggest that.
So asset on my next attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can basically use it to your advantage of him stumbling.
I
So-
looked him in the eye, and he knew. Your first lad.
That was when he knew he screwed up.
They didn't even want to come in
screwed
there. Like,
away.
"Yo, messed up, man. For real, dog?"
Fool around and find out.
I will.
All right, but no, you got hit by one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I need to make one more for this guy.
Oh,
Big guy.
Yep, big guy.
If they're moving them.
all right. So he's gonna hit, and one of the little guys is gonna hit.
All right, so one of the little guys hits.
His doesn't go through my armor.
Yeah, it only 2 points. So the one that did hit didn't do much, but then as soon as his hit strikes, you see the bugbear come up behind, and he doesn't look very happy. So, yeah, this one, as you can tell, he doesn't have the claw on his. He's just like brute strength. So he just comes over and just basically balls his fist and wah! You just feel the power just smack into you.
Basically, his face would turn back, and he would like skid, and like his back would touch against Duncan's back,
Mm-hmm.
and he just kind of used that to like resolve his stance back, and then just look back at the bugbear, blood coming out of his nose, and just go, "I see you, pretty boy." All right, so what's his damage?
6 points.
6 points. So
I use a staff for that. Do you have armor?
I do.
Okay.
I removed it.
I wasn't looking, to be fair. Just out of curiosity whether you did or not.
I have medium.
Oh, that's not bad.
Actually, this one moves in first. He doesn't perceive the druid as much of a threat. So the bugbear moves in first, and he attempts to grab the druid. So that one will be a might defense. Or speed, I guess, could work.
I'm trying to avoid
Evade it, yeah.
Yeah.
So either or, whichever one you want to
Point
use.
being is a D20.
Yeah. Well, it all depends on the edge where it's sitting.
Yeah, that's true. If you're doing effort.
Yeah. But either or could work.
Do you want to try to dodge or you want to flex?
I'm gonna dodge. I don't really have a flex. Put that up so I can bounce off of it.
Can we not bounce against my...
Sure, I just didn't want to ask Ronnie for his dice.
Just seems better than the...
10.
Sounds like a grab.
Yep. Grappled. So he walks up to you and then basically just gives a big old bear hug as he just grabs you and holds you and then lifts you off the ground. Now the other goblins aren't touching you right now though. They're just kind of sitting back. Still in position. Just waiting. They're just letting him do his thing.
He fights like I fight.
Weird.
Bugbear hugs.
Yeah.
And that's exposed on one side.
And basically he has you held up to here, so like his face is looking at your face, and you just see him just like kind of growl.
And it smells like raw.
Yeah,
meat.
you can smell the horrid smell coming from.
They don't brush
Gross.
their teeth like I do.
Putrid flesh in his mouth, stuck in between his gums. Gingivitis
enough.
for days.
So are you purposely behind Tornik?
Yeah.
He was.
Okay, Tornik.
Yep.
You probably saw that was coming.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering what you were doing way over there by yourself.
Somebody moved me out of immediate range.
Well, he
Yeah,
just
still
actually
kind of-
moved in from. We were all in those positions, and
Okay.
then
I mean, he is kind of flickering with light now as well, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
The good news, it's an asset, so your
Yeah.
difficulty's lower. The bad news, it's still like
It's
a...
drawing aggro.
Yeah.
all right, Bugbear.
Yep. Actually, go goblins first for you, sir.
Okay.
No, I meant he's the Bugbear.
So-
Yeah. Oh yeah.
5 goblins
Yep.
and
18.
That's a good
18.
roll.
These are at
nice.
9.
12 to start.
Which
I have
assets
an
of
asset.
9.
Okay, so 9. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's 12 base, and wherever you're
Does an 18 give me...
19 and 20s,
Okay.
unless it's an attack.
Hey, look, 20.
Okay. Well, what would you like for your intrusion?
I'm going to shove that one up into the way of the next... Basically, gain an extra asset towards my next
Okay.
defense.
Well, he said you could break their stuff too.
He's about to break the goblin, I think.
I'm about to break the goblin on somebody else's attack.
That makes it a 6. Got it either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as the next one comes in to strike with the spear, you basically impale the one that was attacking. You're like, nope. Move him over. Spear goes in, comes out, goblin falls to the ground.
Excellent.
High five.
First kill.
So that was 3.
You hear that echo through the arena? First blood.
That one's good.
You dodge that one right there, yeah, okay.
That one's good.
Alright, so all the
all 5
spears,
goblins.
Yeah, you're skillfully maneuvering your way around the spears as they come in to strike, and then you reset back to the defense.
Yeah. The light keeps throwing them off.
Well, these two kind of close the gap right there as the bugbear comes in.
Okay.
So these two bugbears come into play.
Uh-huh. I know how to fight bugbears.
Yeah.
Bugbear v. Bugbear.
This one kind of moves in there really quickly, and then it just goes to like shoulder charge.
I'm going to try and basically shove him down.
Yeah.
Shove him past me. And last bugbear, 13.
Nice. That one goes into strike with his fist, and you just like catch it.
Excuse me, sir. Please stop.
Nope.
Then you see the hobgoblin back here, right?
Uh-huh.
And you hear him just start, shouting out orders.
Yeah.
Which, if you want to make a free check here real quick to try to
Understand those orders.
Yeah, since it's been a minute since you have listened and spoken
That's
to it.
a 17.
Yeah. Yep, you hear those orders loud and clear.
Yes, sir. I mean, no, don't do that.
As basically what you're hearing him saying, he is organizing all of them. He gave everyone specific instructions on where to strike next.
Okay.
As he basically pulls his bow and fires an arrow at you.
At me?
Yep.
Is that also challenge for DC challenge? Yeah. I'm even gonna call it difficulty 4.
Is that going to be the same difficulty?
Him. Let's see. Yeah.
So 9.
9. Yeah.
18.
I'll get you.
I knocked the arrow past with my staff.
Thunk.
Thunk.
That was close.
Rude.
You see him just kind of snarl at you, and then he yells at some like obscenities towards you in Goblin.
Goblinese.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was cursing before you were born.
All right. So now it's.
I think it starts off with one of those two. Or one of these
Whatever
three.
order you guys
I'm definitely
So-
at last here.
I will continue the movement and
I went after you.
Okay.
hit the hobgoblin with a thunder beam.
Mm.
I'm actually going to use the ranged version,
Aiming for the hobby.
aiming for the hobgoblin.
Yeah, Hobgoblin.
So that is 2 might.
2 might. To
Do I
attempt.
reduce that by 1 for the edge?
Yeah. You can do that if you like.
So 1 might.
Yeah.
And I had it pulled up and put it down. Which browser does it even open in? There. Thunderbeam. I direct. Oh my god, the flickering.
What is it doing?
Do we need the book?
He's supercharged by an
It's page
electrical-
191.
191. You're like, I don't know what this is doing.
It's flickering. I know it does damage right away, and then it acts like her burning thing.
Was it the
Thunder
lightning
beam. You direct a beam of focus sound at a target within long range, inflicting 2 points of damage, inducing a resonant destructive wave in her body.
Yeah.
Each round after this initial attack, you can make another roll for a destructive wave to inflict an additional 1 point of damage. If you fail, it ends.
No.
I also, as I'm
It ignores armor.
shooting him with the thunder beam, I also cuss back at him, and I'm like, "This is how you do it." Basically.
So, from what I'm reading, the first one doesn't ignore armor, but the 1 point on rounds after.
Yeah.
does.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
We all failed the initiative.
So I hit him. Do I actually roll it to hit him, or does it just automatic?
You roll to hit.
Okay.
And, well, yeah, you got plus 2 damage on that.
Nice.
What is that, 18?
18.
Yeah.
Man, that guy is rolling a lot of 18s.
I'll have to check it.
I put down the one that was rolling low.
Well, I'm glad you did that because without it, it wouldn't have been as effective.
Yeah.
You hit him.
So it's 4 damage to it?
Yep, 4 damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
You hit it, and as the wave of energy hits him, he stumbles back, and he's very much surprised that you actually had something like that.
Yeah.
As he feels in his body just start quivering.
His body starts shaking after I cussed at him. I'm like, "That's how you do it."
And dodge.
So how many rounds did that last? 'Cause I need to try.
It lasts until you fail.
Oh, okay. So I keep rolling every turn.
Unless
As an action, yes.
Unless
Okay.
you just don't want to. At which point it's technically a fail.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. Which it's a point. If you succeed, it deals a point of damage that bypasses armor.
Yeah.
So,
Decent.
I think it's Ronnie.
what are you doing, Lightbrainer?
Well, I think
Night.
that guy would reactionary. He would use his cipher,
And what cipher is that?
Oh my.
the detonation spawn fire.
And what does that do? Boom.
I probably should have just put it.
Blow stuff up.
Pretty much just blows stuff up,
I'm gonna blow it up.
and then it spawns into other.
Roll d6. Let's see how many it spawns. How many children does it have?
3.
Well, you just created 3 additional bursts that end the next round will fly to a random spot within short range and explode in immediate radius.
Most things are in immediate radius right now.
But initially,
But I was throwing it at the.
it bursts in
Bugbear.
immediate radius.
The bugbears are all pretty close.
He's throwing at these.
I think everybody right now is immediate radius
Yeah.
within him, except for the hobgoblin.
Which makes sense. Hobgoblin
Throw them
saves
all at
somewhat
the
back.
hobgoblin.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Did you say the hobgoblin is at short range?
Yeah, he's at short range.
Cool.
Oh gosh. So, yeah, that's the thing. Damage equal to Cypher's level. So everybody take, what's the Cypher level?
3.
3, right?
Yeah, I think it's a 3.
3, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll let you describe it, and then I'll tell what the effect is mechanically. You just glow really brightly, or?
So basically, what happens? It's he grabs a pouch from inside his armor and flings it at the bugbear.
All right. And then everybody sees briefly a bright flash.
Upon impact.
Yep. So everybody takes 3 points of damage.
Immediately?
Yep.
Armor or no?
Armor, well, it's fire. Does your armor protect against fire?
I have hides.
Hide. Well. Yeah, let's go ahead and allow it. That's
I'm
fine.
not exactly wearing armor, but I am.
Yeah. So reduce by armor, and then that's how much everybody takes. Not just you guys, but
Also them.
also them.
I'll take it. Page
1.
Is that all the goblins got?
Yeah. Yeah, he took all the goblins.
That'll work.
I'll take the exchange.
Well, here's the other part of
Any
it.
more of that pocket powder over there?
I do not.
Oh, yeah. Here's the other part of it.
That's a one-time.
For 1 minute, everybody's blind.
Everybody.
And the bugbears.
Except for the hobgoblin. He's the only one that's not blind, which, being blind, it basically hinders your actions by 2 steps.
Okay.
And so hand him that.
Try to recover from that.
That lasts for 1 minute.
All right.
When Duncan panics, he panics.
Can you give me a D10? Just grab a D10. There you go. I was using it for a counter. Alright, I'll let you actually keep track of that.
Okay.
It's a counter for the blinding. Yeah, so when that happens, a bright flash, an explosion of fire, which is completely just burns all the goblins alive. As you hear a unified screech of terror as their flesh is searing and their eyes are on fire. Literally. And now the bugbears are there. You smell burnt fur all throughout. Burnt flesh, goblin flesh on top of that. Oh, yeah. And all this is just filling. And by the way, you hear this, by the way. The crowd goes, yeah! All right! Do it again! They're very excited.
They're like a spectacle.
Duncan! Duncan!
All right.
And Kendrick?
I think he would automatically try to protect himself.
So, Kendrick,
You have XP.
you do have XP.
I do have XP.
An explosion like that may trigger your form. Which you could reject.
I could, but that's like one checkbox away from getting a higher form to be able to control this. You know, just functionally, mechanically, doesn't make sense to do that. And she has the ability to try and help me.
She does.
I would accept the
This dude's holding
experience.
on to me.
Right, but I might kill him.
I would
You
recommend
might kill
accepting.
me. You're not going to distinguish in this form between the two of us.
I have to run out of bad guys first.
So,
I have to run out of bad guys. Then we make the checks.
I would say everybody sees this, but the only person who does is Duncan in the Hobgoblin. As Kenrick, just in response to the explosion and being harmed by the fire and then being blinded.
Basically, fire would sear
I know,
across
I have
his skin.
PTSD from the last time you transformed into this.
And his muscles would kind of like bulge and twist underneath his flesh, and you would see the flesh kind of like rip and then regrow until it becomes gray and dense like shark hide.
What is it?
Here we
Plus
go
8 might?
again. I roll
Plus
my
8
eyes.
might, and then let me go into my pools.
My damage.
Should have saved that.
Oh, your damage? Okay. Yeah, how much
have it
speed
right
do you?
here.
I think it might be 2 speed.
Plus 8 to your might pool, plus 1 to your might edge, plus 2 to your speed pool. So I get 2 more in speed.
There you go.
You boiling something over there?
Right.
Well,
Speed,
you took
edge,
out
and
quite a lot of
might
them just
edge.
like that.
Yeah.
That was impressive. Did not expect that. Neither did they.
No.
Oh, surrounded am I? Pop.
Okay, so
Surrounded I am.
And you can take a turn. That didn't constitute part of your action, so
because there's GM.
yeah. Intrusion.
All right.
Bugbear in front of you, or that you can smell. Well, I
Yeah.
guess that does help too.
He
'cause
does have increased senses.
You have enhanced sense, so actually you won't be hindered by the blindness then, as long as they have a scent.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they have a scent right now.
Yeah. So yeah, yours would just be the normal.
Then I'd just be going straight at him. You're welcome. The one right in front of me.
Oh, those bugbears
Oh!
have
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, I do.
Oh, they all have scents. They all smell alike.
What'd you roll?
19.
Extra damage or minor?
So,
Or minor effect, yeah. I have a list too, by the way. Let me get that up of minor effects.
I was gonna say, would minor effect allow him to try and sling this one at another one? Because that feels in character.
He does that all the time.
You can, actually, yeah.
Gets so mad he hits a dude with another dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you upset me so much. I'm gonna smack your head against his head.
Look, I'm just a
With
dude
his head.
hitting
The
a
problem,
dude
if he picks
with another
up
dude.
This dude is the other closest dude to him is holding me.
Maybe that'll make him let go.
I'll go with the 3 additional points of damage. I'm going to basically just run at him with the bearded axe, use the hook side of it,
Mm-hmm.
and basically go to leap over the top of him and then hook it into the bottom of his chin and just pull and swing him into the ground.
All
And
right.
I want to do 9 points of damage. with
9
that.
points. Ouch.
Big ouch.
Just so everybody knows, I got a cheat sheet here. Hold on.
I would be surprised if that doesn't take it out.
Minor effects. So here's some examples. Damage an object, which is not destroy an object, but damage, like the armor being damaged. Distract, knock back, move past, strike a specific body part. That's a minor effect. So it gives you like a free aiming action,
I
basically.
don't want you to be able to see anymore, so goodbye eye.
Major effects, which is a 20, is disarm or destroy an item, impair, which can make it the task difficult, knock down, or even stun, which basically makes them lose an action.
Okay.
So those are different ideas of what minor and major effects are. So I'll keep that up there for later. But anyways,
Let's see if he lives through these 9 points.
in case anybody rolls that again.
Yeah.
Which I'm probably sure you guys will. So it's 9 points, you said?
Yes.
Whew! Yeah, and actually combined with his, he's, yeah.
So the axe went through the head.
Oh,
to
yeah.
The ground.
And just,
Like I said, just like he used the hook part of it, latch it right into the soft spot of the chin, and just log him into the ground like a DDP.
Okay, so it actually would have gone
Hooked into the
oh, yeah. And then,
through the sternum into the ground.
that was brutal.
Yeah.
And of course, you hear the crowd go wild. Ah!
And then you hear him go back at them.
On the bright side,
No, the bright side already happened.
the crowd might look like enemies.
They're
far
all
away.
enemies before my allies are.
Yeah.
They're decently far away, though.
Now,
I'm not sure.
interesting thing too, also this, since it's blind and blind, if that's the case, you don't have to worry about the hindrance.
Except
Because
against the hobgoblin.
they'll balance each other out. Except for ones that aren't blind. Like Duncan's not blinded.
Yeah.
And neither is a hobgoblin.
And I can smell you.
Yeah. So, Iona, you're in this grapple at the moment. You can try to slip out of it.
How can I try to do that?
Speed.
Just remember, I smell like black tea.
13.
13. Nice. So taking the blindness to the advantage there. As he's trying to hold tight but not be able to see. And then his fur was burned and
All he
scorched.
knows is he picked her up and everything caught on fire.
Basically,
To
yeah.
him, it's like, I touched her and it hurts.
To him, he picked her up. All of a sudden, he can't see anymore, and his fur caught fire.
To be fair, that's what she normally does.
All right, so yeah, you kind of slip out of his arms there, and you can reposition yourself as a movement if you like.
like stand behind the elemental away from me if you want to.
Yeah.
You can't see that he has gone into that form, but you can hear that he,
You could
his
hear that
roar.
You could
Yeah.
hear the roar.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I have PTSD from that, so I think I'd recognize what the heck that meant. Can I go back here?
She's running blindly, like just like.
I don't want to run like too far away from my allies, though. Like I kind of want to be with my allies, though. I don't want to be all by myself.
Okay.
'Cause
So still within immediate range?
I'm pretty squishy, yeah.
Okay.
You say that, but technically, most of us have the same health.
Or used to.
Just it's spread differently.
All right,
It's
Bugbear.
just how we use it.
Or no, you started.
He's
it.
already started, yeah. So,
So that goes to Kyle.
sir?
Oh, back to me.
Back
Back
to
to
the top
you.
of the round.
Well, since I can't see anyways, I'm just going to close my eyes and hope for the best.
I duck.
Just close your eyes and throw a bolt somewhere.
Yeah, kind of.
To be fair, you can hear something roaring in front of you, and you may or may not have witnessed his form before, so
He did.
you may not know.
He kind of started it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
thing that I'm
Yeah,
more
that's true, he
concerned
did.
about is survivability, to be completely honest. Like, I can't see to hit my targets. I'm not entirely certain what's left after that.
We heard
All I
all
heard
the
was a bunch of
goblins go.
screaming. Yeah, but all I heard was screaming, and I'm not sure
Oh.
if they're dead.
That's right.
And one of the bugbears went,
Oh, no, that'll be on your turn. When that flash happened, 3 projectiles went into the air from the explosion. So when it comes to at the end of this round, when it's your turn, that's when they hit.
And when do I turn this? Is this for
That's the
That's for
countdown
the
on our
blinding.
blindness.
cut out the blindness?
Yeah. When it comes to your turn, you can...
Each turn you turn it.
Yeah.
Each turn?
Yeah, when it
Okay.
comes to your turn, just dial it down.
Okay. Just want to make sure nobody
What?
stays blind.
Well, you can smell a lot of burnt stuff.
You thought the darkness was your ally. I was born to it.
I was born in the light.
But to be fair, if you hit a target's blind as well,
And by it.
it's just normal.
Yes, kind of.
Because they
Yeah.
can't see to dodge it either. So you could take out one of the bugbears that's attacking one of us.
It's true.
Or you might
I do know
hit me
he's
and I'll
surrounded by 2
target you.
bugbears.
You did see
And
that.
she also
briefly.
just ran
So I
past
saw
you.
where he let that one stumble, so I just go, oh, it was around right there before I blinded, and I haven't moved since I blinded, so just pray for the best.
Yeah, you're using your ears.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's about right. Oh, there's heavy footsteps.
Or are you like a shark? Do you have like a bioelectrical sense?
Did you say pray
don't
for the
think-
best?
Gotcha!
Just wondering.
I think I said hope for the best, I think. I could be
think
wrong.
He did
you
say
said pray. I think you said
We'll
pray.
find out later.
We caught you.
It
We
was
caught you.
P-R-E-Y.
Pray on the best. Got
Pray
it.
on the best.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't tell you exactly what I said. All right. So,
We'll find out later if he was caught in HD.
I guess I'll use Onslaught, which...
Oh, what does that do?
It's...
It defeats the juggernaut.
Thanks for that.
Known as the bugbear.
To read it off, you attack a foe with energies that assail either the physical form or their mind. I'm aiming for physical form in this case. In either case, you must be able to see your target. I can't see my target.
Oh no!
Which is funny because if the attack is physical, you emit a short range ray of force that inflicts 4 points of damage. If it's mental, which makes sense, you need to be able to see them. You focus your mental energy on them to blast them, and that part can ignore armor, but the other part doesn't. Let's see.
Does it say both parts have required line of sight?
It starts by saying, in either case, you must be able to see your target.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Well, that's
So
off
not
the
that.
table.
That's pointless. I don't have anything to use that on. So the best I can really do is just distortion on myself.
Ah.
So here's one of these, since that's what it'll cost, and I haven't added it to my speed defense for the
Nice.
next 10 rounds ish.
Oh yeah, top of the round. So I'm down to 9.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's on my turn too.
Well, let me go ahead and go with them.
Yeah, the speed defense is on mine.
That's less rolls you guys have to make now.
Now it's the goblins or the bugbears. I guess the goblins go.
Well, enemy in general.
And they're all in
They're kind of turned around and just swinging wildly is what they're doing. So let's go and resolve the bugbears here real quick.
Okay.
Which this one is just stumbling over here.
I'll
All right. Duncan, the blinded bugbear attacks you. However, you're not blind, so it goes from a 12 down to a 6.
If you somehow still get hit.
Can you avoid?
Yes.
17.
Damage bonus, 1 additional point.
Well, it doesn't help for this. He's
Oh, yeah.
defending.
He's defending, yeah.
Oh.
So he basically swings above you.
You take 1 additional point of damage because you defended so well. What?
You, sir, get to make 2.
That is a 20.
Gosh!
Major effect?
I
Disarm?
I ducked so well that I shoved the other guy, the guy that was coming at me,
Yeah.
in the way of the second guy.
You're like,
12, which on
Would
my
make it.
defense should make it.
yeah, because you still get to 9.
I'm 9.
Yeah, and since you both are blinded,
Yeah.
you cancel each other out. All right. Yeah, basically you shove him into the way of the other one, and he just goes and he just socks him.
Do they start blind brawling each other now? Like, do they not? They don't know, right? They're blind.
Yeah.
They should be hitting
It
each other.
smells like a burnt bugbear regardless.
Yeah.
And they thought they were attacking a bugbear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And you hear them, they roar at each other, and then they just start scrapping.
Best part of making it.
The hobgoblin's just like,
What are you doing?
Pretty much.
No, hit him! Not him! Hit!
Dude, sweet!
Oh, goodness. So,
Hobgoblin's
last
having
one up is Hobgoblin.
Do I need to dodge
You're
something
going to
from him?
need to in just a moment.
Bad news.
Go for it.
This one's a 15 for you.
Yeah, this one is.
That is a 16 that I rolled.
Nice.
Is it a 15?
Because 12
Oh, yeah, 'cause
normally
it's
add
9
2
plus the
subtract
6.
1.
Yeah. Would you?
16.
16. And you still managed to avoid it.
So while I was knocking him out of the way, I came back with my staff and it just accidentally knocked the arrow out of me.
This is Tornick's time to shine. He's
Look.
like, I know these people. I know how they fight.
I didn't try to make a sport character, but it's working.
And it's like, I mean, I just can see you now. You're so old. You're just like, I never use my eyes anyways.
I couldn't see already.
But here's the thing. He gave his location away.
Yeah.
So now you have a general area.
Which,
So now you can select him as a target. You still have the penalty, but
which I already have the destructive wave on him if I want to just guarantee 1 damage.
That's
But
true.
I could run
true.
in
And that
the
won't be
direction.
penalized because it's already there.
Can I try to attack him this turn physically and then next turn do the destructive wave again?
Yeah, you have to.
It's continuous.
It's every turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, you could try to restart it, but it wouldn't be the same continuation.
correct.
Yeah. So do I bank on the guaranteed 1?
Yes.
At least you're doing something.
You're at
new.
distance right now, so I mean, like, what are you going to hit him with?
With
at
no
distance?
penalty.
And no armor problem? Or do I run in and try?
True.
What would an old man do?
I mean,
An old
At a
man would
distance.
make it sure.
I would probably take the guaranteed.
That's my recommendation.
It seems more tactically sound.
Now, the Thunder Beam, do I actually have to roll again?
I think you do.
Each round after this initial attack, You can make another roll for the destructive wave to inflict an additional 1 point of damage.
Yes. But I don't think it
But
costs you the
it's
money.
not at the minus because I don't have to actually see him.
Correct.
So I just have to get above 12.
Right. Actually,
12
or
or
higher.
above.
Yeah. Not really.
Worst case scenario, it just
Maybe.
pauses.
Nah, it's 1 damage. I'm not wasted.
Is that a miss then?
Yeah. Can I still move for the turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move in the direction that I felt the
fired?
arrow coming from.
Yeah. So as you move in that direction and you try to activate the resonance, you realize it just, you lose your connection to it.
Yeah.
In other words, cold, hot, hot.
Oh, there you are, little fella.
Found
Time to be
you.
crushed.
I feel it snap loose just as I get close to him. I'm like, oh, there he is.
Lightbringer.
Right. Already turned the dial down.
Also, we have
Oh, yeah.
explosions.
We do. So let's see here. Within short distance, we're gonna resolve that with a D8. So, yep, get a D8 and roll it. And we're gonna go. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
8.
So to your left.
4.
To your right.
1.
Right there. Alright, so the fireballs come down from the sky. The one over to the left there doesn't do anything to anybody. The other ones that fell, though, end up harming Fern, Iona, and also Kenrick
Jesus.
for 3 more damage.
You're no longer welcome to the party.
I think you're doing more harm than Kenrick did.
Just one.
In beast form.
Got armor. Oh, you only have 1 armor. So 2. Yeah,
So
sorry.
2. Ciphers, huh?
At least I blindly ran out of the way.
See, I didn't know that they were in the air to run because I was blinded.
So yeah, I feel that now.
By
I
the
just
same
like
guy.
use the explosive force to just let it launch me forward.
Yeah. As you pick up the scent
Yeah.
of another.
I smell the burnt bugbear.
Oh!
You can re-roll that.
Yeah.
Let's move that off there. Don't think it helped, but
Not any better.
I'll let it stand.
all right.
Take some damage.
Oh,
I just miss. I smell them, but I can't really.
It was a basically vicious mockery.
Swinging wild,
Oh,
hitting to the
God.
ground.
Yeah.
I actually get stuck for a second.
Told him he didn't know how to cuss.
Iron.
I'm thinking. So I never rolled to get out of the way of anything when they were rolling a second ago. Is that because I'm like further away from everything?
You weren't actually being attacked.
Yeah, nothing was attacking you.
Okay.
Right now, there's two bugbears next to you that are fighting each other.
Yeah. One's engaged with Duncan, the other one's engaged with Kenrick.
And the hobgoblin is fighting.
They're fighting each other because they're blind and they're hitting each other.
Okay.
Stop hitting
So
yourself. Stop hitting
this
yourself.
one, has it taken any damage out?
Oh, yeah. Everything has taken damage
Everything.
except for the
I wanna
hoggoblin.
try to-
Well, no, even the hoggoblin has. Yeah, so
What's-
everything's taking damage.
What's my threshold?
12.
And I still have to take my turn
can lower
to attack,
that
right?
with what?
Oh yeah, that was just his.
Oh yeah.
your
You still have to take
edge.
your turn too.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's all good.
So you attack first.
Feel free to.
I already attacked. I missed.
Sure.
No, Ronnie.
I think you're just gonna strike the guy in front of you, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just your explosion.
Those just explosions. Yeah, I totally missed that too.
13.
Yep.
That hits.
Nice.
What's your damage?
5.
Ouch. Yeah. That hurts him. So you already did 3, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, he is wounded pretty badly from the explosion, and now you're smacking him with your mace. You got, like, matted hair on your mace now. Ew. Alright. So you hear that, Iona. You hear the mace connect with the bugbear and him howl.
But I'm still blind.
Mm-hmm.
But you have a decent idea of where those two bugbears are.
Yeah, well, the ones that are fighting over here, and then you hear Duncan that connected with an attack over there.
Now you might think that I'm one of the ones that's fighting next to you.
Correct.
I'm not gonna do anything with these guys. Okay, so I want to try to do some seeds at this one over here.
The howling noise you hear.
What do I need to do to lower it?
Use the intellect edge to lower the cost of using that.
But
So how much does the Seeds of Fury cost you? 1 point? So she could use her edge to just not cost anything.
Correct.
So it's a cantrip, basically.
so
So what does that lower my thing to?
It won't lower it.
That's
Yeah,
what
if
I
you
want to lower.
if you spend effort, it
Yeah,
would cost you 3 total.
It'll be 3 points total for Seeds of... was it Seeds of... What is it?
Seeds of
Fury?
Fury or whatever.
to lower it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 1 to activate it, and then 2 to lower it. So I'll make it a 9.
Nope. But I kind of want to try that again. Nope.
Oh.
Was that?
Was that what?
That wasn't a crit fail, was it?
No.
No.
Okay. I saw Scott go in.
Basically, she just like throws them and they're just burning in the air right now.
Yeah. She, throws them in a general direction, but it's off.
But the air's so hot that it's throwing everything off.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm blind.
Yeah. Which isn't helping.
I know the feeling.
No, you don't.
Top it around.
Since you got blind, you've been on point.
You've been better actually blind.
You're like, I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
Literally, in narrative,
Who
I would
needs
imagine
eyes?
that your
Turns
bugbear...
out I had cataracts already anyway.
No, it's like he already knows these people. They're fighting
Yeah.
patterns. He knows what they do. He knows their language. So he's just listening to the shots that are being called, and he's reacting to them.
He's one with the Force.
Well, I know what the hobgoblin's telling them to do.
All right, sir.
Blind dude.
I think it's something. I don't remember what it was.
And I'm waiting for the hobgoblin to issue another order so that I can pop him in the face with a
So another explosion went off
Well,
of you.
Absolutely.
What is
I hope you know. I am assuming it's Duncan. Duncan, you're not high on my people I like list right now.
We know the feeling.
So there was this bar.
Yeah, we know that feeling.
Why do I hear boss music?
As long as you don't hear doom music.
It's just water level music still.
And the doom music kicks in.
No. When it totally goes silent is when you worry.
That's like, much like having children.
Yeah.
Trying to find the recovery
Why is it
rules.
so quiet?
Yeah, it's way too quiet right now, guys. Like,
I'm just remembering the clip from the Kingsman when he's in the church,
I don't think I saw
and there was a caption at the top said when the doom music kicks in.
I felt that way about in Resident Evil when the Nemesis music would
Pretty much
start.
the same.
Nemesis music.
Mm-hmm.
You knew the Nemesis was coming.
What you doing, sir?
Looking to see if I can figure out a way to get rid of this blindness.
I've been trying to fill the dead air.
Yeah, when this die over here counts all the way down.
Yep.
Ooh.
I don't think anybody here is a healer.
There we go. This is a
once I
good
get-
representation of what's going on.
Currently, nobody here is a healer.
Once I get 20 experience, I should be able to knit flesh. That dude looks scary.
Is that the burning
That's
hobgoblin?
the burning goblins. That was impressive cipher there, sir.
Thank you.
That was very well placed.
So, question.
Yes.
Since I'm not... Well, since what I'm finding basically is that each is a case-by-case basis.
Player intrusion.
What you doing?
That's one we could get rid of it.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask if I could recovery roll just purely for that.
Yeah, that's
As,
another one too.
as an action.
Yeah.
Like, forego getting any... Even if it's foregoing getting any of my pool back just to get
Just
rid
to
of the
clear the
blindness.
status.
Yeah. Because blindness is one of the ones that it says is under the other
Yeah.
effects and is up to you how you would want to do it
No,
since
that's
it's case
true.
by case.
They could do that. We could probably do that. Now, just to put this out there, though, during the entire... Because there's multiple rounds.
Mhm.
This will probably be the only recovery roll you get during the match.
I mean, I have to take them in that order anyways.
Right. So,
Wait, does their recovery rolls reset after a certain time?
after you rest for 10 hours.
Not during this bloodbath we're going to go through.
Yeah,
But the
everybody's
point
got
being-
full recovery rolls.
But we have all
Oh,
of them
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
our-
you could use a recovery roll and basically clear the condition.
Yeah, I mean, we'd use my action recovery roll, but then I'd
Yeah.
still have, whenever if we have downtime to do it, then I could do the 10-minute recovery roll later.
Well, yeah, you guys won't have 10 minutes in between.
Okay.
This is a
So-
gauntlet.
It's a gauntlet.
Yeah.
I'll have 10 minutes. I'll just put them in front. I mean,
You guys fight. I'm
Okay,
gonna be sick.
So,
well, I'm trying to decide if I want
for
to do
100 rounds, he's over here in the middle.
Look, the plants came up with us, right? They were in the platform area.
He's got Groot surrounding him. But yeah, no, that's a good point. So if you guys want to, as an option, you go ahead and use your recovery roll, your one action recovery roll, to clear the blindness.
I'm good.
So I'm trying to decide if I want to do that, but I'd also...
That option is on the table.
So far has not been an issue until I try to hit this hobgoblin with my cudgel.
So this one doesn't say that I need to see anyone to be able to do it.
Excellent. It's an AoE.
How many rounds did you say this was, by the way? How many combats, I should say?
So
We have
far,
9
So far?
more.
This is third round?
No, combats.
Oh, how many?
Like
3.
you mentioned we were doing
There's 3.
multiple combats.
Yep.
So if we only get one rest,
Yep.
one recovery roll.
Yep.
one plate of spaghetti from mom.
You get one short rest.
That's on my
That's not a short rest.
sweater already.
That's true. It's an insta rest.
So I don't need to be able to see to give anyone my
Boost.
benefit. They just need to be within short range of me.
Which
Mhm.
all of us are.
Which I'm pretty sure she stepped on my foot as she ran past.
You're not.
Yeah.
No, we're all short range.
Yeah.
Make sure you
intermediate,
take down
short.
your
Okay,
long
yeah.
sword. That being said, I will go ahead and give her distortion.
Distortion.
So you have
You get a
an
boost
asset
in speed.
to speed defense.
Sweet.
For
You feel a tingle in your toes.
You stepped on my toe, and I was like, that's where she is.
All right. So
Yes.
it's him, right?
I don't nowhere else to go. I hear fighting on all sides, so I don't exactly want to run anywhere.
I'm just gonna
Back
stay
to the
put.
bugbears.
If anything, I might be sitting on the ground at this point. Make myself a smaller target.
There. These two bugbears are fighting each other.
So
You got the intention of that one.
me and
Okay,
Ronnie
right.
have
So yeah,
defense rolls.
defense rolls, and neither of you guys are affected by the penalty for it.
15.
Jail.
Jail.
The
Well-
tail only fits one.
So
this one's in permagel up here. So.
yeah. So Kenrick, you happen to avoid the attack from the bugbear as he's wildly swinging, trying to hit something. But yours, though, Duncan, connects as he finally gets a piece of you again. So he takes his claw and he digs it right there into the open piece of the armor there, and just kind of digs in further into your skin as he just rips.
It's Wolver Bear.
And he just roars at you.
If we had a healer, we should probably put it on Duncan. But just saying.
So how much damage?
6 points. Then minus your armor.
Which is just one.
Eee.
Yeah, because of the
Initial
armor.
attack.
Yeah,
Yep.
initial
Armor reduction.
The initial permajail.
How much are you down to?
He's still alive.
Well, yeah, I'm curious how much might he has left.
6.
It's not. Could
Out
be
of
worse.
18.
It could be worse.
Hobgoblin.
Yep.
Could be better, but could be worse.
He discards the bow and pulls out his blade. We're going to get personal with this.
I was still counting on the bow and rolled a 2.
Hey, it's not a 1.
Yeah. So he maneuvers around and then leaps onto your back and then takes his blade and dives it directly into your shoulder
Owie.
before pulling the blade out and jumping off.
Rude. How
What's his
much?
damage?
4 points.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
That opens up your turn.
So that's to
Because
my
I think
turn.
these two don't have to roll against each other, right?
Nah, they're beating each other senseless.
So I will try to swing away Jack in the direction that I just felt him jump towards.
Yeah.
I need you to roll better.
Oh.
Or the same 2.
Oh.
Do you need the dice Joe back?
This is the one that's been rolling really good.
It's balancing out.
It's balancing
So it's
out.
balancing. I'm not ready to put it in jail yet.
And we're not in a huge threat situation right now.
I'm not really ready to spend XP on this.
You are. We'll get to saving you. But I mean, like, we're not in like an immediate peril moment.
But
like,
right now, am I at least distracting the Hobgoblin from the rest of the battlefield?
Oh, yeah, you are.
So he's not able to issue orders to any of them.
I think he stopped issuing orders at this point because he just gave up on them.
The main thing I wanted to make sure of is that he's not able to communicate to them. Like,
Stop hitting
I'm
each
keeping
other.
him too distracted to communicate to them that they're hitting each other.
Yeah.
Are they doing damage to each other during this?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They're tearing into each other.
Just making sure.
So I'm doing damage whether I'm doing damage or not
Yeah.
by just them.
You're
hitting each
already
other.
hurting too.
You're doing emotional damage, okay?
Yeah. So
You're doing morale damage.
yeah,
I
Spreading
believe
fear.
that counts as emotional.
That's true.
Emotional damage.
I don't have the feeling.
so I'm gonna smile
go on anymore.
like I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Like I meant to miss. And let Ronnie roll.
I'm going to try and attack this guy.
Got him.
Retaliate.
Retaliate.
12.
A
Hey.
hit.
Just going for a straight up uppercut with the mace.
How much damage?
5.
We. He's gone. How do you finish him, sir?
Uppercut him with the mace.
That whole bottom mandible just like rips off and onto the mace like as he's swinging up. His tongue drops out onto his chest and he falls
Wait,
to hit the ground.
is the jawbone going to land on the ground close enough that I can use it as a weapon?
No.
No, it lands in the audience.
Oh.
And you hear the crowd go wild. Yeah!
That is a far swing to hit the audience with that
Yeah,
jawbone.
Some little kid caught it. He's like, look, Dad! I got the pop fly! Jesus.
That was a 6. You wouldn't want that.
Did you just ramp?
He did. Yeah, see, that's better. Bonus damage.
2, so that would take it from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of damage on that guy.
All right, how's he go?
Oh man, he's pissed that he missed the first time and that he got burned again. So he's just gonna reach out, and grab a hold of his head. As soon as he has it, just thumbs into the eyes and then starts headbutting him over and over again until his skull crushes.
Yeah, and you hear the crowd go, yeah, 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 yeah.
And I keep roaring back at them.
So, actual question: are the plants up here with us now?
The plants?
Yeah.
Yes.
That rode with us
They
on
are
the platform.
bloodied right now.
They're getting watered.
They're getting watered. All right, so that leaves only 2 bugbears fighting each other, and then a hobgoblin.
Yeah.
And he'd be able to see to direct us. Would that give us any kind of help?
Well, if he uses action for his help action, basically, his action to aid or help, then yes. He could help ease the task, but he's already used his action.
Okay.
He's focused over here beating the mess out of a bugbear's body with a mace.
Or could he at least call out, hey, that direction?
Yeah, he can.
Without it being the help action.
Exactly.
It's like that game
Yeah,
where you're
that's-
like drawing on
Yeah.
somebody else's back and someone's telling you what to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, these guys are ripping into each other,
Hey,
so they would be
swing
making
that
noises,
direction.
and so
Yeah.
you would know the direction.
Which
for your
direction? I don't know.
seeds.
I don't know. I'm like 4. I don't know left and right yet.
The hobgoblin would be to your right.
Yeah, you can call into position the hobgoblin, the general direction, so that she can aim in that direction.
Or
Is the
just finish off
hobgoblin
those
between me and them? Or am I between?
Which one's the hobgoblin?
Oh, the hobgoblin's over here in the...
Yeah.
Right here, yeah.
So, I mean, I really can't hit them.
I mean, you guys are kind of like this, and
Yeah.
everybody else is over here.
Even if I tried to hit him, it would hit the other thing first.
Well, you can maneuver. You can still move.
Yeah.
You still have that. You can use the
I
I
direction.
say we just kill them.
I'm comfy. I can't kill him. I'm still too blinded.
She's not used to working with
What did
her
you
eyes
use for it?
closed.
Seeds.
Oh, the seeds gotcha.
Just fire popping off in the sky again. Back to Kyle.
You hear the directions called out by Duncan.
Unfortunately, either I have to physically go attack him, or I have to be able to see him.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I am 4 down on that. I know I'm 3 down on that.
Top of the round, I'm down to 7 on this. You're 2 rounds after me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I'm
No,
one
she
round.
is.
Yeah, I figured you were talking about her after I realized that I have my own. I don't want to do my recovery roll just because I want to save that for later.
Like maybe the next round.
I'm looking at the fact that I've got plenty of intellect pool to work with still, so I don't really care about recovering it. If I start running low on intellect pool, there is an issue.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to save it for my physical health pool.
I feel what you mean. That's the same way with my physical health pool. If that starts running low, we're all dead.
Oh yeah.
Like y'all already died, and I'm just a session beyond that.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless we're the ones killing you, but yeah.
Or vice versa.
Not that I'm saying that's.
And
gonna
then that's
happen.
when your intellect pool is low and my strength pool is low.
Exactly.
And then I crush your head.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But for now, let's fight.
Speaking
these
of which,
things that are fighting.
next round.
So,
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna wait in place, and if something tries to approach me, probably try and stab it.
Like hold his turn for asset. Can he do that?
Yeah, waiting is
ready.
an actual thing you
Yeah.
can do.
Yep, you can do that.
But I mean, like, could you use
Well,
that
not
for an
asset.
assist on us?
I don't see any way I would be able to assist you from where I'm sitting blind.
Yeah, he's not sure how he'd be able to assist with. Yeah.
Yeah,
Crisscross
Because he's
applesauce
blind
to sit
too.
down.
I've already stated I am sitting with the plants.
he smells
I
Tanya?
have a short sword out, basically sitting here, like, okay, if something
Guarding the
goes
plants.
to approach me and not not announcing its approach, I'm gonna stab it.
All right, then that's the hobgoblin's roll. Dan's got to roll defense against the hobgoblin.
Yep.
So,
Ouch.
I needed a 12.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, no. 15. Because you had 9 because of his asset.
Is this defense?
Oh, wait, no, it's not defense. Ouch, that's even worse.
What?
No, he's rolling
Wow.
defense against the hobgoblin.
Oh, yeah, you are rolling defense, yeah. Yeah, so it's 15.
Because you're hindered because he's not blind.
He's not blind.
Yeah.
hindered 2
Yeah.
steps, but you also have the asset. So
Exactly, yeah. So I had it right, yeah, 15.
yeah, 15.
Can I?
No.
Sure, hold that.
I mean, I'm decent.
Then just take it.
Yeah, I'll just take it.
Just eat it.
It's 4.
Careful what we take on the front end.
As he basically swings low and cuts your leg and moves around to the other side.
Yeah.
It's just a scratch. It's a flesh wound.
All right, and
Maybe it's just a flesh
Ronnie
wound.
can see,
I should have trusted in the good die.
but you're hurt. Do you want to just call out an assist shot or run in and smash these two?
I'm not worried about them. They're going to finish each other off more than likely.
If anything, them working on each other gives us time to recover from our blindness. Because I doubt they're going to start the next fight
Do you have
in the middle
anything
of others still being there.
to get over to the hobgoblin real quick?
I mean, it's short distance.
Yeah. You can make movement over
You
there.
can move from immediate to short.
What are your weapons?
Go for it.
I have a mace
He has a
and
mace.
a sword.
He's short range combat.
I'm going to go there and attack him.
And he just focused on me, so.
Moving the strike.
12.
Yep. You're not hindered by anything, right? Nope. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, so you make your way toward him very quickly.
The hobby?
The hobby, yep, as you move into him, and he sees you just in time, but not enough for him to avoid the blow. As you appear from around behind the bugbear.
Smack.
Struck
Was that 5 damage?
Yep. To your chin with him.
Let's smack
Yep,
some sense
you
into
smack
him.
All right. He's going towards.
He's wounded, by the way.
Does that mean under half or just...
At half or under.
Okay.
I'm just going for the first burnt hair smell.
Yep, pretty much.
13.
Oh, yeah. You could rip his spine out if you wanted
Do what?
to. So you could rip his spine out if you wanted to.
Yeah, because I'm.
If you wanted to.
This is we're at 6 damage.
Finish him!
So yeah, I just launch onto the back of one of them.
This? Yeah.
don't think you trust in.
I was the one that was mostly wounded anyways. So yeah,
Suicidal
you just
tendencies.
completely tear him apart.
Can I move away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
That way.
Yeah, not like super far, just far enough.
She suddenly heard
He
something
only-
that triggered some
He only
PTSD.
has like one bad dude left, and you know.
I don't want to be considered.
Yeah, I'm gonna just step back cautiously away from the crazy rage dude.
I get to attack, or I already did this turn.
You already did this turn. She's
That's
right
right.
after me.
You haven't attacked, have you?
I tried.
We're the
think.
bottom of the round.
You did a defense roll.
I
Could
did
I
the
attack
defense
too
roll,
and move, or just move?
No, you failed to attack too.
but I failed the attack right after.
Yeah, because you did
Oh, okay.
another 2, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So we're back up to Kyle. Or no, she
I rolled a
moved.
10.
Can
She
you
did
do
move,
anything?
yeah.
Can I attack too, or can I just
Hmm?
move?
You can attack.
Well, I'm done with that dice.
17. You are done with that dice.
Yeah, that dice
Say 17.
17.
Nice. That's
How much
bonus
damage?
isn't it?
costs one of these.
Yeah, it's plus 1 damage.
No, it doesn't though, because I have an edge.
No, you have an edge. It doesn't cost you that.
It's I don't know how many. 3 plus 1 additional.
Page 181.
thing.
So 4. And then he's on fire now, too.
He's on fire.
Me?
No, the
No,
giant.
the bugbear.
I mean, you can be on fire too if you
I
want.
can light you on fire if you want.
I don't think that's the way.
Yeah, he's wounded as well, and this bugbear is on fire. So you... Gosh.
I could just smell it, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
I could feel the heat.
You definitely
I
have
could
the
smell it.
scent now.
How many
It's
more
like-
do we have of this
That's her hunter's mark.
blindness?
6, I think.
Yeah, how much blind do we have on this one?
6,
7?
7 more
Seven.
blindnesses.
I had 7 at the beginning of your last turn.
I mean, it should be
So
6
now
for
it's
you.
down.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the blindness.
All right.
So, and the blindness, I think, came around after
That was
yours.
round 4.
So Kyle?
Yeah.
I think.
So I don't think these guys are proving their worth very well.
No, they're not. Other than sitting there and waiting, the only other thing I would do is, off of listening to it, the sounds of battle are lessening. So the only other thing I would really do is ask, not even shouting really, just more of a, enough to be heard in relative vicinity near the crowd, like over the crowd I should say, who's probably still cheering, is just, so if anyone can see, how many more do we have to deal with?
2.
He translated.
I didn't know you spoke beast.
Primal
Let me
speak.
Yeah,
translate
but
for
legitimately, like that's the only thing I can really do because I don't know really where to move, so I'm just gonna stay.
The battle seems to be going that way, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Go ahead and take your actual 10 minutes.
So that's a defense roll for myself and for them
All right.
too.
Yeah, because that's all I'm doing is waiting again in the same way as last.
Oh, that's them. That's right. Oh wait, yeah. Roll defense for him,
12.
and Duncan roll defense. 12. Well, yeah. The bugbear is distracted
20.
by him being on fire, and then that just hurt the hobgoblin. Would you like to counterattack?
Yes.
Yes.
Go for it.
Oh no!
Man.
He slips on blood.
Attack.
Oh well. Well, you avoided the attack, and you tried to counter, but you failed, unfortunately. He goes in to strike. Of course, missteps, sees your mace coming up, and dodges out of the way.
Also slips and falls out of
Which puts it back on the old man.
And then he just like yells these obscenities at you. Or what you don't know what those are. He knows they're obscenities.
Wait, so I hear obscenities.
Yes.
So I know where to swing.
Yes.
So I'm going to drop the hammer.
Hopefully not on Duncan.
That's a 16.
Nope, not on Duncan.
That's a 6 damage.
How would you like to finish him?
Right in his ugly mouth. Just
Do you get his attention first?
no, the rock on the top of my
Oh.
staff goes right into his mouth.
Alright.
Because that's where I was aiming, because I heard him yelling obscenities.
Yes.
It's your turn. The counterattack didn't count as his turn, did it?
No.
Okay. Paladin.
That one's done. One very wounded bugbear left.
And one
That doesn't really realize everybody else is dead.
Guys, back me up! You guys are so screwed now!
Actually, was it Tornik?
Yeah.
You hear this. You hear him like call out to the captain.
Captain, where are they all?
Captain?
I
Captain?
need some help.
I'm the captain now.
Oh, I yell back to
You
him.
do, Duncan.
I yell back to him.
I'm actually
Trying
going
to
to run
imitate the voice.
to... Good Lord.
He's
What's the
very
name again?
wounded. Bugbear?
No. What's your name again?
Kenrick?
Kenrick. Okay, I almost called you Carrick. That's a different character.
That was a different guy, yeah.
That's different. Alright.
We're running towards Kenrick and whisper the safe word.
Alright, so that gives me the ability to do the...
In the middle of combat?
Well,
Okay.
there's very little combat happening. There's a blind guy wildly swinging, hoping to hit something.
That is true. But if he does connect and hit,
They're at some distance, I think.
No,
Or they're right next to each other.
Kenrick was about to hit
Oh,
What does
yeah,
it let
fair.
you do?
the other bugbear.
Difficulty
Just
2
got done
task.
ripping one in half.
So what is the
Do what?
difficulty 2?
it's 6.
6?
Yeah, however, I mean, since we do have, like, the bugbear active threat right in front of you,
That you could smell.
yeah, that you can smell, we'll probably bump that up to a 9.
Not a critical failure.
That's not.
So attack the bugbear?
Yeah, pretty much.
Attack the bugbear.
And then Kenrick,
who are you
or
attacking?
Duncan can try again.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Next
you
turn.
attacking? I'm confused. Are you
Bugbear.
attacking Dan or the
No.
bad guy?
No, he was trying to get me to calm down, and I tried to do the roll for the intellect
Yeah,
on
I
that.
know, but who are you
Not
attacking
me.
right now?
Down
Not
to
bugbear.
6.
Bugbear.
Oh, he's got to do it twice, doesn't he?
3.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He threw me off.
He distracted you.
Yeah.
He was whispering sweet
like,
nothings in my ear. It's actually sweet nothing is the safety word.
Iona, you want to finish off the bugbear? Or try to?
If I hold off on my turn, do I have to wait a whole nother round again?
Yep.
Yep.
You're going to try and do the thing.
You see Duncan walking up trying to calm down Kenrick, but it's not working at the moment.
Because
Yeah.
there's still a bugbear
Oh,
swinging
well.
at it.
Yes.
I'm still just sat there on the ground, just like on my shins, basically. Just short sword, like on
I just
across
don't,
my
I
legs,
don't want to turn
waiting.
into round 2.
Oh no, I mean like we can't do that.
I don't think that
Um,
would happen with two of these
so-
people.
If I use this one, it costs 3 intellect points, but I have an edge, so it only costs 2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I could lower the difficulty with another.
By spending another 3 for
Another
effort.
3, yeah.
So 5 total cost.
So what would that lower my thing to for using Blessing of the Gods on him?
9. Oh, wait, for who? Oh, on him? Oh. That would just give you a +3 to your roll because it's resisted rolls.
So whatever.
Oh, I
he
have to
rolls.
roll against it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you roll, and then I roll against it.
Yeah. So you're rolling at +3.
So that becomes
12.
11, 12.
Yep. And now 12 is your target number.
Ah, good job, baby.
So, 1 of 2 is completed on that.
So basically, right
Now
as
we're back
he's
to the point where you can
he's
actually
swinging at the bugbear, and he's just like, "Oh no!"
I
And
think
he
that's
falls
why
to the
you
ground and
missed.
starts shrinking.
Your reach got shorter.
Or I'm just calming. I'm calming. So that's what the blessing does.
You heard the safe word,
It's just
and you
the-
felt a blessing.
It's the trust rune. I don't know the exact wording on it, but it makes you calm down for a minute.
Okay.
Which I think.
So I'm not going to attack anything right now.
Well, I think it might give you the option to like
Also shift.
be back into like where you're rolling intellect or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So that takes us back to.
You, sir. Still got 1 angry bugbear.
Yeah.
Well, I can hear it speaking at least, and it's clearly not his voice.
That's right.
No, it's younger. Just run over there and stab it. It'll
I'm
probably
gonna go
die.
stab it. And
It's pretty wounded.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stab it for the sake of stabbing it.
He's gonna go stab it, and then he's gonna be like, "I've defeated all of them." He only did like 1 hit.
I
He
got 1.
stands on top of it, like with his foot like planted on its back. Look what I've done, people.
And for context, I think it's called shock. Or I say context for clarity. Let me check the name on it. Yeah, shock from Rise Lightning. I'm using the enabler part of it, which is 1 cost, but I have edge. And basically, just for 10 minutes, my weapon's also crackling with electricity to do an extra point of electric damage.
Nice.
And also, it's a light weapon, so it eases the attack by 1 step.
Nice.
Just so we're
So,
Clear.
instead of...
we're both blind.
Yeah, so instead of 12 be 9.
Should be 9.
9, yeah.
That's a 17.
So +1 plus damage.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean that 4 total.
Yep. He's gone.
Stabbed it right to his face.
I'm just like, okay. I don't even open my eyes to do it. I'm literally just listening to where he's calling out, and I'm just like,
Yep.
stab him.
Alright.
Probably yelp of pain, and as he just collapses to the ground, I'm just like,
So this reduces me back down to a.
Vicious. The Berserk, yeah.
But
Blood-
but the
bloodthirst.
challenge of the roll reduces back down to what? Or do I?
'Cause it's
Because
no
I've
longer
got to
active
change
combat.
out of form.
Yeah, I think it's still a 6.
It's still 6.
Yeah, let me check it real quick. I think.
Because you'd increase it to 9 because that thing was still alive.
Well, yeah, that was for the beast form, yeah. But it's dead now, so.
It's an intellect of 2, so that becomes a 6.
yeah, because
Yep.
difficulty 2 is
Yep.
always multiplied by 3.
That's what it is.
What'd you roll?
It's a 3, but I can't attack anybody right now because
Why
I'm
don't you
happy.
re-roll that?
Because I don't want to.
That looks like...
That's 4. That's exactly a checkbox.
I was going to say, that looks like you
If the latter
advancement.
occurs and you fail to stop, you attack the nearest ally within short range.
Can he
Sure you
attack
don't
with
wanna
the
re-roll
trust rune thing going on? Or...
That was only for the beast form to reduce
Okay.
it.
So you reroll.
Alright, go ahead and reroll. 75% chance of success.
17.
Hey,
And it worked!
It did.
Alright.
Dang experience, though.
So you calm yourself down. Now when did you shift back, you calmed yourself.
He shifts. He calms.
You found your center once again.
I'm just going to go back to sitting on the ground in the same position I was.
I imagine him like
Come
Abomination
over and
sometimes.
pat him on the back.
Yeah.
You know, just like
Well, he probably.
Find your
Well,
zen.
he's also got. So for future knowledge for the next round, I've got a -1 penalty on all my rolls for an hour because I was in that state. So he'd basically be like shaking from the adrenaline at this point.
yes. Well, that concludes the first round,
That it does.
and you hear the crowd cheer.
So I assume that means that the battle's over because I still haven't seen
Yes.
that the last the last bugbear fell.
Oh, you heard it probably.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Like,
yeah, and then seconds later, your vision clears.
Okay.
And the real safety word, though,
I still haven't opened my eyes, so I'm not
No,
sure.
no,
It's clear.
no.
The real safety
No.
word.
I'm just back on the ground in
I
the same
already
position,
wrote
just
down
like
sweet
waiting.
nothing, so make me change it.
The real safety
Listening.
word is sky.
No, it's sweet nothing. It's already on my
And tune in next time as
Oh,
we
just
continue
write that
to
down.
round 2
I
of the
know
arena.
to whisper to you now.
First it was goblins.
It's
What
not,
could
it's
it possibly
nothing.
be next?
Oh,
Canon now. It is.
I'm gonna go with
It's his home clan.
more goblins.
It's sweet nothing.
Is not what the
Bigger
Just throw
goblins.
more bodies at the problem, right?
Yeah,
Bigger goblins.
Bigger goblins.
is not a joke.
Giant goblins.
It's
an
sweet
entire
nothing.
party of hobgoblins.
Well, tune in next time and find out. This is Saturday Night Gaming
You can
signing
whisper
off.
sweet nothings
It
and
is
see what
sweet
happens.
nothing.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Starfall. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.